Hola familia. Welcome to today's new moon workshop, ritual workshop. My name is Comadre Cristal. I am your favorite bruja coach, spiritual mentor, and I am here today to help walk you through and guide you through the new moon workshop for April. And so I'll give you a little timeline and then we'll dive in. The workshop will include first we'll get grounded and then I will pull out the tarot cards. The tarot cards that I like to use, I've been getting a lot of people reaching out and saying like, what are the tarot deck you use? And I love this deck. So it's going to be, I will be using the Next World Tarot. It's by Chrissy C. Rhodes. Love her, love this deck. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. So we'll be pulling in the tarot cards. From that point, I will then be channeling the messages. We'll be using whatever this new moon energy is encouraging us to do. And then from there, I will guide you through some journaling prompts. This will be time for you to either meditate or journal, whatever your time is, whatever you want to use your time for. I will be sending you energetic, healing, energetic assistance in whatever it is that you are trying to manifest and bring into your life. During the candle ritual, I have our candle. So for La Familia who's here live or who's watching the already recorded session, make sure you have, if you want to participate, your own candle, pen and paper, a journal, so you can take notes as you're going along with it. Um, but yeah, so that's the outline of what to expect today. And yeah, let's begin. So let's get grounded. No, Spirit's telling me not to jump ahead. I'm already jumping ahead. First, let's talk about the importance of new moon energy and why do we use new moon energy? So first off, let's start with this. The moon itself is a powerful energetic power source. Uh, New moon, the phase of the new moon is really about in manifesting, inviting in, setting intentions. And so for this workshop, I encourage you to look at the next 6 months, 3 to 6 months out. You could use the energy for the next month ahead, for any manifestations you want to make for the next month ahead, or you can even go a little further. The moon phases happen every 6 months. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, I believe this new moon is in Aries. It will come back in Aries down, and like I want to say it's in another 6 months. So that's why I always like to keep track of where I'm at and the energy I'm using. But familia, this is really all up to you. If you just want to use this energy to manifest something in the moment, you're more than happy to. If you want to manifest something for the next months out, you're more than welcome to. The next few years, you're more welcome to as well. Though the way I bring in the tarot cards is really to guide us, because like many of you, I'm also human. Surprise, right? And I personally love to just have everything laid out. And it's just like I need a plan because it brings me comfort. The way I use the tarot cards is actually inviting Gus, God, Universe, Spirit, into the conversation of saying, Gus, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you do. So tell me, what is it that I need to focus on with this energy? And so that's really what we're going to be doing with the tarot card and the spread is really asking Gus, what's up? What's this energy? What's going on? What do you think I need to manifest? What do you think I need to invite into my life? And then from there, you take what you like and leave the rest because at the end of the day, familia, you are the one in power. Always remember that. You have your power. You can decide what you want to use this energy for. Gus is just there to guide us. So that's what this workshop's going to look like and be about. Now we can get grounded. Then I'll start the tarot and then we'll dive into everything. So, also quick um maintenance. Yeah, a little maintenance. The chat is open for those of you who are catching this live. If you want to drop something in the chat, I have it on here so I can respond either live. I'll try to stay on top of it. If not, if you're watching this already recorded, please leave a comment. I love catching up with the comments. Or you can also reach out to me via email. My email's down below too. I just I love being in touch with La Familia, and it's so cool to get messages and read comments. And honestly, that's how it helps me grow. So, Familia, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, please like, please share, comment. That's honestly the only way that helps build my channel. So I would appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all. We're done. Let's start. Let's get in. Let's breathe. Okay. So my grounding exercise that I love is the 3, 3, and 3. Inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and release for 3 seconds. However, I want you to do more than just breathe. I want you to also use your imagination. When you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in love, light, positivity, all the good things, wonderful things you need to hear, want to hear. And then when you hold, I want you to imagine that all of that energy is traveling from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet to the tips of your fingers. And then when you exhale, I want you to imagine that all of the gunk, all of what's heavy, all of what's been dragging you down, you're exhaling that and letting that go out of your body. We'll do that 3 times. I'll walk you through it. Eyes open, closed. I don't care. I just need you to breathe. So whenever you're ready, get comfortable and take your first deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all out. Another big breath, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all out. Last one, make it count the biggest breath you've taken all the way in. Hold on top. And release. Let it all go. Slowly bring awareness back. You're grounded. Thank you for being here today. I felt called to bring out my crystal. Some of you, spirit is so much already messages are coming through. Spiritual hygiene, cleansing, more protection. So familia, like, especially because April is already feeling very chaotic. This year is already feeling very chaotic. And so please be on top of your spiritual hygiene. Please be on top of your protection. Please be on top of really grounding and centering yourself because it's chaotic out there. And for many of you who are like, well, what do you mean by spiritual hygiene? It is like more spiritual cleanses. Like if so, for those of you who want to take a spiritual bath, spiritual shower, if you can't, um, oh, I, okay. So there's a few, again, a few messages with the spiritual hygiene. One of the things that is coming up is do what feels right for you because sometimes it's not like it doesn't have to be something tangible. Tangible really works and it helps. However, for many of you, there's also this just breathing into it. Like I'm hearing like just put your hand over your heart more often and just breathe and remind yourself that you're still here. Excuse me, I'm already burping and releasing. Remind yourself that you are you- okay. Sometimes our spirit is going faster because when we are in alignment, things are happening. However, we are still human and our physical body cannot catch up to that. So this is where spiritual hygiene is happening for many of you. It's you got to remind yourself to slow down. And so it's okay to tell your spirit, can we slow down a little bit? My body's still trying to catch up. And so that's kind of like a little bit more of the spiritual hygiene I'm hearing. So it doesn't necessarily have to always be a spiritual bath or a spiritual shower or spiritual sprays or a cleanse like it's I'm or an egg cleanse. I'm just here. I heard limpia, even like laying crystals, a sound bath, meditation. But for a lot of you, it's just simply putting your hands over your heart, taking a deep breath in, like 3 times, my favorite number, and just ground yourself and remind yourself like I'm here. Okay. Wow. That came up. So, okay, what's going on? Okay, Spirit. So what's going on with this new moon energy? What is this new moon? What's the energy that's bringing up? Like what's it inviting? Um, okay, money, resources. There's there's opportunities that have I just heard that have come and gone. There's been things shifting where you feel either there's okay, I'm hearing I am waiting for it to happen. I am waiting for something to come through. I am waiting for either this big payment or this new job opportunity, or or I'm hearing you're waiting on the update on something that's going to bring in more finances. So I know that there's a lot of waiting. I'm also hearing that there's also a lot of unknown and a lot of fear because it's like, well, I don't know, like how am I going to do this? Like how, like where, how am I, I'm hearing, how am I going to survive? Because as you are seeing the price increase on a lot of things, as you are seeing, you know, little minor problems that keep coming up, and you're just like, oh my God, can I just catch a break? This new moon is really encouraging you to use the energy to like bring in some more of that financial freedom, some more of that financial lessen the financial responsibility too. I'm hearing like for many of you, it's not just about manifesting or inviting in or calling in more money. It's also just manifesting, letting go of the things that are financially holding you down. Um, you can manifest to rid of those because here's the thing, familia, a lot of the times when we invite things in, when we manifest something, we're not realizing that we also have to let go of some things. And I know new moon energy is not about releasing, it's about inviting and medit but I'm just really hearing like this, use this new moon to bring call in what you really want. And if it's financial freedom, you can absolutely have that. Especially as you build it yourself. Like I'm hearing like you want to build your financial freedom. You want to build your own resources. You want to build your empire. You want to build the the life you so rightfully deserve and so rightfully can have. And and this new moon, the energy I'm feeling and I'm hearing, it really is just self-sufficiency, it's safety, it's um I'm hearing it's time to put on your your big person chonies and just get it done. Um this is not energy of sit and wait. This is energy of you got to go chase it. You got to go do it. And it's not like chase it because there's this we're magnetic. It's not about being the type that you're going to go chasing it, but you got to start putting one foot in front of the other. Even if you don't know what direction you're going in, even if you don't know which way to go, just put one foot in front of the other and then trust that the path is going to open up for you. And I know that's always a lot easier said than done. But you sometimes you gotta walk the tightrope. Sometimes you have to learn how to balance yourself on this, knowing that you're not gonna fall. And I'm hearing if you do fall, there's a safety net there. And I know you don't see that safety net. And I know for many of you, especially because it's so hard to take leaps of faith, it's so hard to just trust the process. It's so hard to just say, well, then I'm gonna like, I just gotta trust this because there's like, it's that relationship you got to work on the trust. And it's hard. Again, if I tell you, hey, there's a net there and you don't see the net, you're like, but I don't see it. And it's like, you have to understand that some of the things they're not tangible. It's just it's greater than you. It's bigger than you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So That's like the energy I'm feeling a lot of people are at right now with this new moon, with the feeling of, again, I just want to call in more financial freedom. I want to call in more less responsibilities, more joy, more fun, break the cycles, break the barriers that are preventing me from feeling confident, feeling safe, feeling good about my decisions. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit, with this new moon, with these challenges, what is it that of all of the things that you've mentioned, what can we focus on with this new moon? What is it that we can focus on? What energy can we call in? Okay, the Four of Pentacles with four of wands underneath the deck. That 4 4. Four is it's such a solid number because it's sturdy, it's grounded. And so I'm really hearing, like, with this new moon, call in what grounds you, call in what keeps you balanced, call in more of that. So if for many of La Familia who has been feeling unbalanced or has been feeling, um, yeah, this not feeling equilibrium, disequilibrium, I'm hearing a lot of just call in what brings you focus. Like, call in what it is that you know you need. Sorry, I gotta take this off because it keeps coming off. Call in what you know you need for yourself to really hope, like, hone in on the focus, because I'm hearing there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of um okay, this message is in particular to for my Captain Save a Hose. I that's the name I'm stuck with, and it's gonna stick. So my familia, my people pleasers. I like to, Captain Save a Hose. You cannot call in or manifest these things that you want for yourself when you're still holding on to other people's problems or other people's dreams and other people's hopes. Um, and I'm feeling with the Four of Pentacles, it's like it's that reminder of like, yeah, but like hyper focus on you, hyper focus on your goals, hyper focus on what you need to get done, because that's where you bring in your joy. That's when you bring in your harmony. Because again, with the Four of Wands underneath the deck is that's how you bring in your harmony. The thing is that you're not going to call on that when you're still holding on to everyone else's bullshit. That's the word used, the spirit used, bullshit. Other people's garbage, other people's burdens, other people's responsibilities. They're not yours to carry. And this new moon is really like saying, like, hey, if you want to manifest this financial freedom, if you want to manifest more financial opportunities, if you want to finance more things that can bring in abundance, then use this energy to focus on just you. Stop worrying about everyone else. Stop worrying about, I'm hearing your loved ones, like your parents, your siblings, your spouses, your coworkers. Like, those are things that are outside of your control, familia. Like, the only thing you can control is you and how you are going to respond to life. That's all. Everything else, like, it's if it's not your problem, then stop making it your problem. Because of the Four of Pentacles, like, I really see like this narrowing your vision and hyper focusing on what works for you. The thing is that many of you, especially because it's Pentacles and we're talking about finances, and I love that Pentacles is coming up here as the card that came up, is because especially with your own resources, your own money, your own abundance, you're giving it away. You're just and and I want to be very mindful of this. There's a difference between giving it away where you know it's going to come back to you versus you're giving it away in hopes that it's going to come back to you. Like, there's a difference. And many of you, I'm hearing help people and then expect that down the line that help should come back to you. It doesn't work that way. Like it doesn't, because then that's when we become the martyrs of our lives, because it's like poor me. That's like the woe is me situation. It's like, I did all of this for everyone. Why is no one doing anything for me? And that's why Spirit is saying, well, if you would have put all of that energy into yourself, then we wouldn't be in this situation right now. Oof, kind of harsh right there, Spirit. But hey, it has to be said. When you familia, I'm telling you, yeah, it's coming again. If you put all of that energy that you put towards others, if you put that towards yourself, things are going to change. Things will get things like it, that harmony is put together, that balance. But right now, you're too busy trying to put out, you're too busy trying to put out other people's fires. You're too busy trying to balance everyone else's life, or you're not even like you're holding on. You're holding on. So let's with this new moon, let's call in some of that balance for you. Let's call in what it is that you need to help you focus on your stuff. So then that way we can bring in that balance. We can bring in that harmony. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we're gonna again, this new moon, it sounds like we're calling in what it is that we need so we can build our arsenal. Well, we can build our reserve. I'm hearing like your energy reserve, your energy bank. Call in more of that to help you focus, hyper focus on the task at hand. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So with that being said, Spirit, what is it that what is what is something that can help us get to this place? Like what can help us really narrow our vision to ourselves, focus on ourselves, and really get to a place where we can create the harmony that we love. Oh my goodness, Ace of Cups came out. And it flew out, as you saw. So we got the Ace of Cups underneath the deck with the King of Pentacles underneath the deck. Hold on, no. Ace of Cups came out. King of Pentacles is underneath the deck. This is what you want, familia. This is where I see you wanting to be. You want to be this King of Pentacles. You want to be this place of, I did all of this. I've worked hard and I am proud of myself. And at the same time, I'm not going to be a miser. I'm going to give, but with protection and with boundaries. So again, I'm hearing a lot of you got to work on your boundaries. Ace of Cups coming up of what can help us narrow our vision, what can help us really get to this place of stop picking up other people's problems. My favorite slogan, not my monkey, not my circus. The Ace of Cups comes up, and so it's relationships. The thing is that for me right now, what I'm hearing about Ace of Cups, this isn't about you looking for new relationships or developing new relationships. What I'm hearing is really focus on your inner relationship with yourself. Again, it's that porridge. In the traditional deck of the Ace of Cups, you have the chalice with water running out of it. This one is it's a lotus. I mean, I love this image because the lotus really does symbolize again, it grew. It grew from the dirt. It grew from the gunk. It grew in the and it's in the swamp. And yet it grows and it's beautiful. Well, that's where I want you, familia, to focus on is yes, you're right, right now you might be in the middle of the swamp, you might be in the middle of the gunk. You may feel like you're never going to blossom out of this. But the Ace of Cups is coming up to say, you will blossom. You can blossom. The way to do it, though, is again, pour into yourself. So as I was saying with the traditional deck, I love the symbolism on that card because it shows how from the Ace of Cups, like it for the porridge, like when you are pouring into others, you're not tipping yourself over to pour. There's that porridge of the overflow. But the secret to pour from your overflow is that first you need to pour into yourself. Reciprocity, familia. This is the only way you are going to find your focus and really get to that place of getting things done. Is you need to pour into yourself and those relationships, those situations, the things that are stressing you out, the burdens you're carrying, the Captain Save-A-Ho moments that you just want to come in. You got to ask yourself, is this person, is this thing, is this situation pouring into me? And familia, if the answer is no, then stop pouring out to them. Just stop. And I know, it's easier said than done, especially when you have a lot of deconditioning to do, that there's a lot of, and I'm saying this because as the oldest in my family, the oldest girl and the oldest like everything, like it was hard. It was hard to just stop because it's like, what do you mean just stop? Like last time I stopped, I became like a bad daughter and I was like, breaking down and everything. But that's the thing. If you don't stop now, it's not going to get any easier. But it's again, it's slowly setting those boundaries. So you got to start setting those boundaries, familia, and you got to start seeing the reciprocity in the world and the things, and not just, spirit just saying this isn't just about the toxic relationships in your life or situations or people. This is also just, again, think of yourself as, it's okay. It's so funny, the image that just came through. Think of yourself as a battery bank. Your battery. You are a battery. You're full, you're halfway when it comes down to your chest, or you're empty when it's down to your feet. So you're this power bank, this battery pack. Everything that you engage with, everything that you interact with, anything that you just put out there, you're putting energy towards it. So part of your bank, energy bank, is being depleted. Now, some things come back, again, it's that reciprocity. I pour out, I pour in. So, for example, it's so funny. I'm getting the image of electronics and TV and things like that. So, when you are on, let's say you're watching a TV. Sometimes, self-care, you want to numb out. You go and you watch it and you're numbing out. There's no reciprocity. You're not pouring into something, nothing's pouring back into you. The thing is that sometimes there is that reciprocity when it comes to like watching TV. Like, for example, if you want to watch something to gain something. So I know, watch something to gain something. Let me explain. Not too long ago, a while ago, I had a client who had a hard time just crying. And they would tell me, they're like, I can't seem to cry, Cristal. Like, how do I cry? And it was so funny because Spirit was like, put on a sad movie. And it's like, yes, that's right. Like sometimes that's the pouring you can put. So like that's what I mean by you pouring into it. So you're gonna put your energy towards this movie, this TV show, with the hopes that it's gonna pour something into you again. Perfect example. I have been struggling with my feelings lately. When it comes to like, how do I feel outside of me? And so I decided to watch Turning Red, the Disney movie or Pixar movie, Turning Red, because I was like, I need help understanding my anger right now because I feel angry, but I don't understand where this anger is coming from or what to do with it. And so I made the intention of sitting down and pouring my energy towards this movie with the hopes that the movie would pour back something into me. And it did. That's reciprocity. And that's what I want you to start doing. And we're not me, what I want you to start doing, what Spirit wants you to start doing. Spirit wants you to start pouring into the things that pour back into you. Stop pouring into things that don't pour into you. And you have to, and familia, this is the hard part, those relationships, those situations that are not pouring into you, you got to set those boundaries because they're going to keep taking. And so I just got the image of leeching. Like it's just leeching your energy, leeching you. It's just leech, leech, leech. Your power bank's empty. Many of you are running on empty. Like, and Spirit's telling me, like, and this is why the King of Pentacles feels impossible. This is why it feels impossible to have financial freedom. This is why it feels impossible to have the financial opportunities for you because again, you're depleted, you're empty. And so that's why Spirit is saying, start pouring into you. Start pouring into you. Start pouring into those moments, into those things that bring you energy, that bring you life, that bring you joy. And the things that don't, I mean, you can either cut them off or set really hard boundaries and give them limits. But this is really what I'm hearing with this Ace of Cups. It's reciprocity. So the things in your life that you feel are keeping you from really achieving your goals or achieving your focus or achieving what needs to get done, ask yourself, is this pouring into me? And familia, if the answer is no, not no. Oh, it's so funny because I just heard no, but no buts. I don't want to hear a but. If the answer is no, there's your answer. If the answer is yes, there's your answer. There's no buts. So don't start trying to say, yeah, but da 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 da. Yeah, but da 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 da. Because you know this in grammar, like once you put but into it, it deletes everything beforehand. We're not doing buts. Is this person pouring back into you? Is this situation pouring back into you? Is this electronic device pouring back into you? Is this coworker pouring back into you? Is this event going to pour back into you? And I wanna speak into something Spirit just said to challenge you even further for my familia who wants to be challenged even further because feels like many of you are like, yeah, but no. The four pillars. Is it pouring into your physical pillar? Is it pouring into your mental pillar? Is it pouring into your spiritual pillar? Is it pouring into your emotional pillar? Like you can also take a look at like those pillars because yes, there's things that don't pour into you financially, but they do pour into you in other aspects. So, for example, those relationships in your life that you feel are sucking something out of you, you can also be like, yeah, but they're taking this, but they also pour this. Again, that reciprocity. The problem becomes when there is no reciprocity and you just keep pouring and pouring and pouring, and there's nothing that you're getting out of it. There's nothing that you're getting out of it physically, nothing that you're getting out of it mentally, nothing that you're getting out of it emotionally, and nothing that you're getting out of it spiritually. If it's not going to take care of any of your four pillars, you got to put a hard stop on that. And if you don't put that hard stop on it, ah, I don't I mean I hate to say it this way, but you're gonna have to learn the hard way. And familia, I personally don't. I'm tired of learning the hard way. Uh, so that's why the majority of the time when spirit tells me to stop, I stop because I've learned too many times the hard way. No, I don't want to do that, and I don't wish that on any of you. Um, okay, but oh my gosh, I'm glad to know that I did get it right. So we do have a new moon in Aries. Thank you for that. Um, okay, so. Okay, okay, so bring it back, Spirit. Thank you. So that's what's going to help. Really getting into this reciprocity. I want you to start asking yourselves, is this pouring into me? Yes or no? And familia, honestly, if the answer is no and you're still having a hard time accepting that, that's okay. Awareness is always the first step. So please don't beat yourself up over of saying, but I can't let this go. That's okay. That's okay. No one's telling you to let it go. Just spirit's just kind of giving you the mirror of saying, but if this isn't happiness because it's this. And then it's up to you to make your decisions. This is where you have power. I had to say that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So that will help the reciprocity. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So let's close this out with what just words of encouragement, chisme. Like, what is it? Like, Spirit, Gus, what do we need to hear right now? What does La Familia need to hear from you? What message of encouragement, of love, of what's the chisme, Gus? What is the chisme? Let's see. What's the chisme? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Two fell out. Okay. So we got the Two of Swords with Death right next to it, and the Knight of Cups underneath the deck. You are so good to us, Gus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. This is for my familia who has been feeling stuck, for my familia who has been feeling blinded. Like that's like the image. Like, I mean, the image right here in itself. I mean, she's blindfolded. The Two of Swords, it really is about self-preservation and self-protection. I'm hearing here that what Spirit wants you to know is that yes, you may feel stuck right now. Yes, you may feel like you don't know what decision is going to be the best decision for you to make because, yeah, it's scary. It's hard. I just heard, I don't want to fuck it up. I get it. No one wants to fuck it up. However, familia, fucking it up sometimes is the only way to learn, and sometimes fucking it up is the only way we actually get to figure out if it's the right step or not. Like like we cannot go around it. That's life. The thing is with the Two of Swords and death right behind it, there's this reminder of give yourself more credit of also like you've done this. Like you have been on your own transformational journey for some time. You have had multiple ego deaths. You have had multiple spiritual awakenings. You have had multiple transformations. And I know many of you are exhausted. I mean, this is why the Two of Swords comes up because it's like, but I'm tired, but I'm done. Why? Like literally is what I'm hearing. Like why? And there is no good answer to the why. What I can tell you is because with all the bad, good things do come out of it. It's so interesting because the image I'm getting right now is thunderstorms. And I know that right now with this crazy weather that we've been having in this nation or even in the world, and not just crazy weather, but crazy things, like from the bad comes good. A thunderstorm after the storm passes, the sun comes out again and it blossoms and uh, plants blossom, flowers blossom. After a tornado hits and destroys everything, community comes together and they rise from the ashes, they rise from the debris. And that's really what I'm hearing here with the death card is letting you know, like, hey, you are that phoenix. You are that butterfly. You feel like you're not because you again, and this is what I said earlier about physically, we're not there yet, but spiritually we are. And so that's why you gotta slow down and remind yourself, like you're still a human being having spiritual experiences. So that means you get to slow down and honor your body and honor your yeah, honor your body and honor yourself and say, look, I've done the work. I don't need to keep doing more work. And because the Two of Swords really represents like I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I don't even know what to choose anymore. Choose for me. Like just fucking tell me what to do and I'll do it. Literally is what I'm hearing. The thing is that again, with it's I know it's exhausting and tiresome. Familia, I do, however, want to tell you that with every ending, there's a new beginning. With every closure, there's something opening. With every moment of doubt, there's moments of enlightenment. There's a balance. I mean, the Two of Swords really does represent like those two. In the traditional deck, I believe it's a scale, and for this one, like I really do see like this protection of this just protecting your heart and protecting yourself. The thing is that sometimes that protection is actually not your intuition, it's your ego. Your ego is trying to protect you from getting hurt and getting and going through the same thing, like again, going through all of it again. But that's ego. Again, the only way you're going to grow is through the discomfort. The only way you're going to grow is through the pain. It's called growing pains for a reason. Oh my God, I just heard this joke. I don't even know if I could say this on YouTube. I'm gonna fucking say it. Well, I'm probably not gonna say the word. So there's this joke that says, if oh wait, no, I can't say that. Fudge sickles. Well, if I get silenced, I get silenced. Life is a bitch. Because if it was a slut, it'd be easy. I just had to say it. And there's a life, yeah, life is a bitch. Like it's like life is not meant to be easy. Life is meant to be enjoyed and have playful times in it, but we cannot be on the playful high train the constantly. Like life is going to have its bumps and its downs. And so I'm really seeing this with the death card. It's like it's coming up to saying like, hey, I know you're tired. I know we keep exhausting and I know you keep trying to protect yourself, but you that's the only way to grow is you're going to have to pull those blindfolds down. You're going to have to open up your heart and let Gus, God, universe, spirit, let Gus really take the reins on this. Especially because the Knight of Cups underneath that deck, it's really again, it's showing like the universe is ready. It's ready to give you and hand things to you. But when you're closed off, I mean, look at this image. Look at these two images like right next to each other. You're closed off in this one. This one doesn't have like it's 100% closed off. Like even her ears are clogged. Yeah, it's like you can't see anything, you can't hear anything, and you're sure as hell not going to feel anything. This is where many of you are. And the universe is like, but I have something for you. I have love for you. I have things for you. But if you're like this the whole time, you're not open to receiving. And so this is why Spirit is saying, like, I know this is hard, and I see you, and I hear you, and I feel you. You just got to open up a little bit more. Just open up a little bit more. And honestly, familia, the best way to start opening up is you got to start keeping your ego in check. Again, life is not supposed to be rainbows and sunshine and daisies all day, all the time. Like it's not, it doesn't work that way. There's hardships in it. But familia, those hardships we learn from, we grow from. And this is where I keep feeling like many of you are, I'm hearing self-sabotaging. Like you yourself are self-sabotaging your own joys, your own things to move forward to. But the universe is like, I got it. I got so much for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're good. Okay, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for this. So, familia, what we're going to do now is we are going to quickly write our petition. And then for those of you who have your candle, great. I have one for La Familia Collective, so that's okay too. But if you have your own, please, I'll walk you through how to get that ready. But first, let's and I had prior to this, I had already saged everything. But for those of you who like sage your candle, sage your petition, or cleanse it, whatever you feel, whatever method of cleansing you do, I sage. So do that. I will write the petition. So and you can copy the petition in your own or just follow it along. It's up to you, but we'll do this under that pen does not work. Under this new moon, we are calling in more opportunities that will help us with our goals, dreams, and desires. We set the intention to, how do I want to word this? To use reciprocity as the backbone of the decisions we make towards achieving financial freedom. Because that came up. Freedom. We set the intention to open our hearts and minds to the highest good for our highest good. Blessed be. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. For those of you who have your petition, you want to fold it in towards you. Remember, when we are calling in, when we are manifesting, when we are setting intentions, we fold in towards us. Releasing, we fold outwards. Here's your candle. What we are going to do with the candle, for those of you who have your own, you can follow along. For those of you who want to use the collective's candle with your energy here, that's totally fine. But you're going to put it on your left hand, left palm, open up, hand, your right hand over it on top. And so it's going to like make a little circle. And I want you to just breathe into your candle. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. Another big breath in and release. And while you're breathing, just imagine from your candle has little energy traveling down your left hand, down your arm, up your shoulder, to your other shoulder, your right shoulder, up, down your right arm, down to your right hand, right back to the candle. So it's making a circle. Now, imagine just ask this candle, set the intentions with this candle, what it is that you are requesting to use this candle for, what you're lighting the path. So for us, it's under this new moon, we are calling in more opportunities that will help us with our goals, dreams, and desires. We set the intention to use reciprocity as the backbone of our decisions that we make towards achieving financial freedom. And we set the intention to open our hearts and mind for our highest good, to receive our highest good. Blessed be. Okay. For those of you who want to work with a specific deity or your ancestors or your spirit guides, you can call them in for this as well. Because this is collective energy, I'm just calling in the energy of the highest good for all of us. Candle, we're going to light it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're going to put it right here over the petition. And the petition, we will burn it. Forgot my cauldron. Neither here nor there. Okay, so let's start. Let me share my screen where I'm going to be showing you the journaling prompts. And while you're doing the journaling prompts, you can either, like I said, you can journal or you can meditate. It's up to you as I walk you through this. Okay. The journaling prompts for those of you who want to journal or meditate on these questions as we go along. Questions are, what is one major goal I want to achieve by the next new moon? What limiting belief am I ready to release to move forward? And what intention feels true, not forced? Go ahead, get comfortable, familia. Close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Focus on your candle if it's in front of you. You know what? I think I want to try something different. This is where the joys of beauty of trying things differently. Okay, we're going to put this right here to focus on our candle. So that way you have your candle in front of you. Okay. So go ahead and take a deep breath in, all the way in. Hold. And release. Let it all go. Another big breath, all the way in. Hold on top. And release. Let it all go. Last one, make it count. The biggest breath you've taken all the way in. Hold on top. Hold. Hold. And release. Let it all go. Just focus on your breathing in and out. There's no right or wrong to any of this. I want you to imagine that in front of you is your inner bonfire. This is your source. This is your energy source. This is your connection to source. So there's no right or wrong. And I also want you to imagine that right behind this, on top, like above, but behind your bonfire is the new moon. It's like a little slither of the moon. It's dark. And I want you to start connecting using the energy of the new moon and connecting with your bonfire. And we're going to connect using our 5 senses. Remember, there's no right or wrong. Use your imagination. We're going to focus on the sight. So imagine all the things you see. What does your bonfire look like? The colors. What's it doing? Bring your awareness to the smell. If you inhale deeply and imagine the smells that come from your bonfire. These could be smells that bring you joy, bring you peace, calm. Then I want you to bring your awareness to the listening. Just take a moment and listen to your bonfire. What does it sound like? What do you hear? Breathe in and out. We're going to bring our awareness to the taste. If you could taste your bonfire, what would it taste like? Remember, there's no right or wrong. Use your imagination. This is just connection to your bonfire using your senses. Last is the touch. If you could touch your bonfire, what would it feel like? Can you feel the warmth? Would it feel cool? Now I want you to imagine that from your beautiful bonfire comes out your inner butterfly. This is your spirit team, your spirit guide. This is the butterfly that guides you, protects you. And they're flying towards you, leaving behind a trail of white light that connects to the bonfire. And as you start to see, it starts to circle around you, wrapping you up in a cocoon of protection, going around and going around and around and around in circles around you. And it lands on the top of your head, shimmering down protection, going down your face, down your neck, your spine, your shoulders, your arms, your hips, your legs, going down further to your knees, your ankles, your toes, going further down to the roots of Mother Earth. So going down past the dirt, past the cement, past the dirt, past the stone, down to the core of Mother Earth, connecting you above and below. You are safe in your cocoon of protection. And while you're in your cocoon, I want you to think of all of what's been heavy, what's holding you down, holding you back. What is keeping you from achieving your goals, your dreams, the exhaustion you're having? And as you have the thought, I want you to imagine that your butterfly just sucks it out, just takes it. Have the thought and hand it over to your butterfly. This could be people, situations, relationships, things that are bigger than you. I also want you to think of the things that are not pouring into you. What does not give you reciprocity? Breathe in and out. I want you to now imagine that the butterfly is going back into the bonfire, taking everything you just gave it, all of your worries, all of your stress. And if there's still more, it's okay. You can just hand it over to the fire. Imagine it, just put it into the fire. Now I want you to imagine that from your bonfire comes out your higher self. This is the best version of you, the most aligned version of you. This is your inner comadre, inner compadre, or inner comextre. And they walk towards you. I want you to connect with them by saying, just acknowledging everything you see, you smell, you taste, you feel, you hear. And as they walk up to you, they give you a big hug. And in this hug, you start to receive the new moon's energy, everything that this new moon is trying to push towards you, that hyper focus that you need, that reciprocity that you crave, the protection that you feel you need to give yourself. Your higher self's already given it to you. You are protected. You're divinely protected. You are divinely guided. Trust in that. Receive the love. Receive the appreciation that you so crave. Anything else that you want and you need right now, this is your moment. Ask for it. If there's any messages, this is the time to receive. Breathe in and out. You can also use this time to really set your intention of what you want this new moon's energy to help you with. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to set intentions for? What do you want to bring in? What do you want to call in? Breathe in and out. It's time for your higher self to go back into the bonfire. As they walk away, I just want you to sit with gratitude. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for this conversation. Gratitude to yourself for being here. Breathe in and out. It's time to start putting your bonfire away. There's no right or wrong, just whatever feels right for you to put it away. You can come back to your bonfire anytime you need to or want to. And when you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Come back gently. And welcome back. And here's our candle, as you can see. Our petition's right here. I did not grab my cauldron, so I cannot burn it live. And I don't think I have anything safe to burn. No, I don't. But I will burn it after I'm done recording. Leave the candle at the altar as well. Let me move it back. But yeah, so other than that, familia, we are done. Like I said, I will burn this petition when we are done. And I'll leave the candle burning at my altar. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for being here at this new moon workshop. I will see you all again in a matter of a couple weeks. On the 29th, I believe I will be doing my full moon workshop for May, but it's happening. I'm going to do it in April. But regardless, I'm glad we're done. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to stay on for chat or if you want to stay on to hear announcements, you're more than welcome to. But other than that, we're good. So with all of that, I am sending you all so much fire and butterflies. And as always, familia, don't forget to always love your now. Bye. Okay, announcements. Well, we are in the second quarter, familia. So if you have not, actually, go back and watch or rewatch the second quarter in regards to the Comadre of the Year reading that I had done. back in January, because I mean, everything's on track so far of what I said in that reading was going to happen, and it's kind of happening. So go back, second quarter. This is perfect opportunity to start. And if I remember correctly, this is the time of the year where I really want you all to start focusing on narrowing down and getting things done, because the next half of the year is going to be it's going to be a wild ride, is the best way to call it. Good and bad, and not necessarily all bad. Like there's going to be a lot of good things happening too, but you cannot enjoy them if you're not grounded. So I really wanted you to focus on grounding yourself for this quarter and really focusing on, like, just again setting time for you. So that's up. Um, I already announced that I was going to be doing my oh no, full moon workshop at the end of this month. More announcements will be up to that. For my local familia, so this is for my familia who lives in the area, or even if you're willing to travel. But I will be sharing an announcement in the next couple of days or week, for a healing art event that I will be hosting and facilitating, from my Color Me series. So for those of you who have done it, I'm excited, that have participated in the Color Me series. But the Color Me series, it's just it's a series of healing art events, workshops that we really focus on healing something specifically. And this one, I because I haven't announced it yet, I'm not announcing the name. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm gonna announce the name. It's going to be Color Me Rage, and I'm so excited about it. It's really going to be an opportunity for people to express rage in a safe environment and with zero judgment. So if you're interested in this, be sure you're subscribed to my newsletter, because that's the only way you get to know what's going on with Love Your Now Comadre. So yeah, so be sure to be subscribed. I'll be posting that up. I'm excited for it. And what other announcements do I have? I don't think I have anything else. I mean, unless you guys want to know personally, I'm good. Life is crazy. My kids, my kids. Hmm. I was just talking to a few friends earlier today. I was like, yeah, parenting, you 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 sign up for life, but I think it's you sign up for your soul. Like this is I'm committed. I love my kids. I do, and they're amazing. It's just wow. Motherhood is exhausting, familia. Motherhood is exhausting. So for those of you who are parents, I love you. I'm sending you everything that you need, because we need it. And for those of you who are not parents, enjoy it, please. All right, I'm done. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for always giving me love and sent my way. All right. I will talk to you all later. Mwah. Bye, familia.